He wants to keep running. The side will put him down, but it only takes the Aegis the Immortal. VP.
Naku, lakad mo to,
Normally.
Yeah. Medusa and Drow look quite good.
Phantom Assassin.
I actually was gonna say you don't want to go into the PA because of the Doom break with the Axe Scepter, but it can still work.
Oh, Somnus.
First blood.
He
he was AFK.
Yeah.
He was literally AFK.
I don't know. Yeah. All right. Well. So, 1-1. Pre-horn. Pings out the vision. They get the kill on Ame. Had a dodge off the high ground. Probably the right call.
Wow, what a
and
play,
picks up the water rune, and now Felix is just gonna be in more trouble than he thought he was. Doesn't have snowball, he's only level 2, and nothing to say gives up the chase. But bottom lane, Y gets the kill onto Chalice.
Yeah, Axe is a necessity on the hero. Or they're going middle again.
Hearing chains, they've got the ink swell, and that'll pop. So this will be a kill for nothing to say, and that's what they were really looking for. The last time they went for it, it was a little bit too deep. This time, very easy. Yeah.
Or 6 daggers even, if he's 25. That's pretty cool.
That's way for now. He's running for this, and we'll go why. But he's got the shield, and now Chalice is the one who's getting turned on. X-Nova's still trying to get the kill here on the Y.
Have to be careful.
All the way through. We got the tag team with the Sinister Gaze. The damage coming out. X-Nova's probably going to give up his life for this. It's a double kill for the Grimstroke, and they want more. Stroke of Fate comes in. Jinkyu has Ink Swell in 7 seconds.
He has no boots, he's dead too.
He's got shards, which does put Ame on the other side. A triple kill for Jinkyu. Okay. He comes out on top of alacrity. Ame going the other way. They've got the smoke coming out from Grimstroke as well as the Ember, and they're going to try and go bottom. Why? He'll be spotted. And the Magic Missile comes in. The Remnant forward. They're looking for God King. Second with the Sinister Gaze. They've got the Doom. They have the swap. They're trying to keep up with God King, and Somnus coming around. Chalice getting a little bit low. You need to be careful here on the Ember to survive the Doom. The Requiem comes out. Chalice ends up dead, but the Raze is there to get the kill, and nothing to say. Chain Frost stop thanks to the snowball. Now with the Razes, they've got the shield crash, the swashbuckle. It does a decent amount of damage. Jinkyu's trying to survive here, but he'll end up falling.
Where's Ame though?
And Faith Beyond now needs to run. They're gonna bring in Ame very late, and Somnus just TPs out. They'll look over for God.
Yeah, we've seen him do that quite a bit. He likes the upper road on PA.
Control out onto the Tusk. But he ends up surviving. He gets the Phantom's Embrace off of himself, which allows for retaliation. Soulbind comes in on a Chalice. That'll leash him up over to the Chain Frost. Double Chain Frost. Gonna get 2. And now they look over at Somnus. He's got double damage, but they have the proper rolls, and they look to get the kill. The Requiem. It's there. Oh my God. He'll turning with a sliver of health. And then the swap. Nothing to say, still trying to get the kill here on a Somnus. There's the slight. 20 health. Remnant forward.
He doesn't mana.
Raises. Oh no.
Nothing to say, misplayed that a lot. Like, he was so scared of the Requiem, just never walking in to hit him. And he pays dearly for it. Oh, this SF is going.
Vanguard Blink.
Yeah, pretty good game.
Drum, snowball. We spotted the Walrus punch, and Frost was used, so, and that's out of his hands,
but
and they'll get the kill on a God King. They've got 3 heroes, but Somnus is coming in, and the damage onto Jinky won't be enough, and they get
so he doesn't get demoted to support at some point. Oh, Ame again, you can't die here.
Faith Beyond, swashbuckle forward. They've got the Soulbind. They've got the Chain Frost. It'll start to bounce around. It's not doing a lot of damage with the BKBs. They look to get the kill on a Faith Beyond. He survives for a while, eventually drops, getting the swashbuckle out, but they get the kill there on a Felix. Remnant forward, Sight of Fist, Searing Chain. No longer existing. Now they've got themselves a Sinister Gaze. They lock up Chalice. They get the Aegis out of the hands of this Shadow Fiend. So Somnus in trouble. He'll try to get the Requiem. Oh, the damage on the Ame.
Wait, should he not?
So low. Does he die here? Yes, he does. They've got the raises. They'll get the kill. The magic missile. The turnaround for RNG. They finish off wide. They look over at Jinkyu. Somnus, he's stunned, but it doesn't matter. They've got God King. This is a bit of a late reaction. They're going to go for this, though. They're going to look for the Ink to pop. They get the kill here out onto God King. The Requiem comes down. The BKB's been popped here by Ame. Swap once again. They get the kill on a challenge. Felix, they've looked over at wide. They take out Somnus. Ame with the Ultra kill. All of a sudden, he'll go for the illusion. That doesn't count as a rampage, Ame. It would have had to be the kill out onto X Nova, which he can still get. He's going to blink over and find himself X Nova and get the rampage.
It had
under attack.
In a situation like that, making it feel very strong. God King again. Inkswell roll up. There's the kill. And they're going to take care of the illusion again very quickly. This Ags was not fast, and this Ags has proven to be very poor for them. Doom out. The BKB's been popped here by Ame. Ame now backing up towards his team. He's going to need a little bit of help. They've come over Sleight of Fist Searing Chains as well as the Phantom's Embrace out onto the Tusk. Doom only lasting for a couple more seconds. They've got the Soulbind. There's the Snowball to avoid the onslaught of the Remnant forward. The Soulbind connects him over to Chalice. They've got the Swashbuckler. They kill X Nova. Ame gets credit for that one with the BKB being popped by Somnus. But there's the Dark Forger doing the damage and getting the kill on Chalice. And they'll take out Somnus. Another full team wipe for LGD. They're going to try and make a desperation move, but if I-Man Smoke comes out, the smokes do end up breaking. Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains. Now they've got the Stifling Dagger. The Soulbind was already used. Only going to last for 3 more seconds. Doesn't connect anywhere until the end. And they've got the Rolling Thunder. So they have the Remnant in. They go to the Sleight of Fist. They've got themselves hitting these heroes up into the air with the Rolling Thunder. They put God King in a little bit of trouble. They get the kill for Ame. Now they've got the Sinister Gaze on the Illusion. They take out Felix. They take out X Nova. 3 heroes without 5. Back to right clicks coming in with Somnus popping the BKB. But they've got the Lotus Orb. And it reflects the Doom back onto Chalice. The Remnant forward looking to Sleight of Fist Searing Chains Chalice. And they do find him. They will get the kill. 4 heroes gone on the side of RNG. And LGD lose nothing. They Lotus Orb the Doom. They call GG on RNG. And LGD will take game number 1 over Royal Never Give Up.
Yeah. This is like the ultimate let's see test. Alright, they're picking hard carries. Okay. Good.
So they do find why getting caught out of position.
Still sulking quite a bit.
Might end up dropping for first blood and will. Chalice will secure it. Why putting on the Shadow Poison here on Felix? And now they look over at Somnus. They've got themselves the Swarm coming out, and Somnus should just get run down in this situation after the Slight. Nothing to say. Getting some help in this lane. Meanwhile, Felix, eating a lot of damage from the 5 stack of the Shadow Poison. He's down to 100 health, and
he doesn't have a TP. I think he just wants to die, honestly.
Yeah, it turns into Y, and Y will get the kill.
Catch them both. Oh, they don't expect it. They have no vision on it.
Yeah, he's just going to come from behind the tower. Wow. All right, Plasma Field throws the ult, has the Static Link, taking some damage here from the tower, just avoiding the potential split. He's going into the Ags, and if there's any way for them to slow it down, they'd love to do so, and they do have the vision on him, so they could start this with the Primal Spring and then the Balance Strike.
Big slow.
Plasma Field, nothing to say, coming over, looking over at Felix, Static Link, and eventually the King Tower. They've got 4 heroes here. He steps up because Somnus is in Viz. Searing Chains, Sleight of Fist. Now they've got Y in some trouble, but they already got the kill on a God King. Primal Spring to the low ground, back up into the trees. They've got the silence, and Y's going to survive, and they'll get the kill out onto this Ember. X Nova's next, and they will cross him off this list. So Chalice gets credit for that one. Might even get a +1 here onto Y. Starts to throw out the Shadow Poison. Nobody really coming over just yet. Monkey King is making his way in through the trees and behind.
Chalice?
But Y burning to the Cinder Brew. The urn is out, and he will end up falling. Chalice is going to die here eventually. They've used the Guardian Angel, and they'll get the kill. They look for X Nova, but they won't get it.
As we said, very long stuns.
A lot with that TB. Didn't have a good win rate. He was 3-10 while he trialed for newbie. Chalice in some trouble. The Wukong's command comes out. X-Nova trying to run away with a balance strike landing on a 2. They get the kill into Chalice as well as Felix Chaba. And now they look over at the rest. They've got the silence around Somnus as well as X-Nova. The Heavenly Grace placed onto both of them, but they're going to dive the tower. Purification, they've got the root onto Ame. Ame, though, he needs to be a little bit careful. He's at about half.
Ember's completely by himself.
They have the
If he's
blink
greedy,
dagger,
stayed for the last creeps, he's dead. Ah, he stayed for the last creeps.
Blink silence.
Maybe.
To the Ember. They're going to stick with him. Somnus, though, with the slide. Oh, the Remnants! Oh, they got the kill on a Somnus, but they'll end up taking out Ame. They look for Faith Beyond. He survives. Every time Somnus does this, it really is quite the shock that he's able to get through with it. I think he's trying to do something. He's got Y coming in. They've got the dust out onto this Weaver. Doesn't have time lapse. Chalice, though.
Oh, the two supports chatting up.
Charges on the Primal Split. So, Demonic Purge is used. 3 stacks on the Shadow Poison. Eventually, Y gets the kill. Committed. Faith Beyond hit with the Telekinesis and now drop down. It's the Lotus Orb on himself. They go to the Cyclone on the Jinkyu, but now they look over as God King. He's not got a lot of mana to work with. The Balance Strike comes down to 2. They go to the Wukong's command. The damage being done on Ami, but he's got the BKB with the Plasma Field coming out from Nothing to Say. The stolen Wukongs, and now the Yule's up into the airfield trying to get something done as they get the kill on Faith Beyond. This is not what LGD were looking for, as they'll disrupt Chalice.
One more split intent.
The Demonic Purge, and now they've got the Lotus Orb, but it's not going to do anything. Y ends up dead. And Nothing to Say without a BKB. I'm not certain he can fight. Miname are going to go the other way.
Evacuate.
Misses. By the way, Felix, he's going for this Axe. So we'll finally see potentially the Axe be a big part of this. They'll go over, and they found the Terror Blade, and they will get the Aegis out of his hands very quickly. And remember, though, that he's got the Terror Wave. Ame's going to jump in. He's got the BKB. He goes into the Terror Wave. Pushes him out of the circle, and he doesn't get the BKB off. They got the kill to the Courier, which is God Kings. And now they're going to look as the Jingu. He's starting to heal up. They get the kill to God King for the second time. They take out Y, though. They're coming around from behind. They've got the Telekinesis. That's going to be reflected with the Lotus or the Fade Bolt. And the kill on Ame. Here comes the Razor, but the Razor is not going to survive. Chalice is in there getting the kill. They've taken out the 1 and 2 on the side of LGD. They bought back on Y. It started good with them getting the kill out onto God King, but they get
sentry down.
Yeah, so they're going to come over and they're going to try and get this. They've got the obs, but it doesn't give them vision out onto the Weaver just yet, but they have themselves Faith Beyond caught for a second. The silence is out on a 3, but it's not going to last much longer. They've got themselves the Balance Strike. They need to get the kill on the Chalice quickly, but it gets the Primal Split off.
And the damage on
Nothing to Say. He doesn't use the refresher. He never even gets to that point. They get the kill on a Y, and with Terribly doing so much damage, they get obliterated because he has been getting shredded apart. The 5-man smoke, they're trying to make something happen. God King, he is spotted. They go to the ult.
Yes, no BKB.
They're trying to get the kill out here with the refresher being used. The Terror Wave's not going to do anything to them. They get the kill on God King. Now they're going to ult towards the rest. The stolen Wukong's Nothing to Say still going in, trying to get the damage on X Nova. All of a sudden, Nothing to Say doesn't feel comfortable against this Rubik. He's getting run down. Somnus is here to get the kill on Nothing to Say. He loses to a Rubik and the Wukong's. Rubik just too strong at the moment as the Orchid comes through out on X Nova. They get the kill on a Y. They're going to take out Somnus here. He's dead for 75 seconds. They look over at X Nova. The Omni Knight in trouble. They'll buy back on Somnus again. The Telekinesis, he throws himself into 3 heroes. The Balance Strike into the Primal Spring, or into the Tree Dance. He goes up into the trees. They get the kill on a Faith Beyond. They look over. Somnus is now going to need to TP out. Lotus Orb, Cyclone, all used here onto the Weaver, who doesn't have a time lapse. He'll try to Shikuchi, but it's not gonna work. And wow, Felix with...
Guys, they can just end the game here.
Team?
The game's actually just over?
LGD? Are you there? I guess not.
Huskar.
You still want that Huskar?
Yeah. Morphling, okay.
With the way
it's a mid Morphling
on the Morphling
and mid TA. They've been in trouble.
Yeah, he's just dead with the Searing Chains, and the right click's coming in. X Nova trying to get the kill. Ooh, gets the cell with the double stun. Oh, they still got the kill, but that would have been impressive. Ion Shell.
We're seeing them lose 3 lanes right now. It's really going badly for LGD. And they don't have any rotation heroes, right? Like TA can't really rotate a kill. Oh,
Getting the kill on
okay.
Felix. Yeah.
Power of Weaver. Scary when your team has like a TA middle and you're losing side lanes.
Right.
Ember's getting burned down.
Yeah, Ember. Ooh, Inkswell
Is
coming
he?
out. Gosh. The turnaround is swift. The turnaround is dead. Q almost dying stacking this.
Yeah. Like a little bit
Charge
of
comes
reset.
out onto the Tiny. They've got the Phantom's Embrace as well as the Inkswell. He is still kind of tanky here, but he's not going to be tanky enough. Avalanche comes in. They've got the Phantom's Embrace, and eventually they will lose Ame to the damage of the Phantom's Embrace. But they need to find, and that's going to be your target. And that's going to be the quick kill onto X Nova. Now they look over. Chalice with the charge. Somnus is in. And he'll land an impale because he turns into the Nyx Assassin. That's going to be out into Y. They have the Avalanche to get the kill to Chalice.
Somnus has to be careful.
Down on
All by himself.
He is all by himself. Now he's got the mana for the waveform, but tested. And that's exactly what they're going to do. Q has Vendetta in 5. Spike Carapace comes out. They'll steal the mana burn. Morphs into the Nyx Assassin, gets the impale, the damage out onto Somnus. Now maybe they can turn this, but he turns back into the Nyx Assassin, gets them Spike Carapace. Soulbind onto these heroes. Sleight of Fist once again. They got the charge coming out. They get the count of Faith Beyond. They'll take out Y. They look over as the Inksoul pops on and nothing to say. Ame trying to output the damage, but he doesn't have the damage. So now they'll steal the toss. They'll toss the Tiny up. Down. He'll come eventually. And Somnus gets the triple kill. The worst beyond is just being get serious. He's still level 8. He's level 8. Charge Dust. Looking for the Nether Strike eventually. That'll hit on nothing to say. They've got the waveform, the damage, and the kill. Something happened, but the Sentry Wards are down. They're ready for Q to come over and make the jump. The charge out onto Ame. They've got the Inkswell once again. Chalice is hit, Faith Beyond, vacuum into the wall, and the Impale. They've got the Stolen Wall once again, and this is turning. Ame's already dead. They get the kill on the Chalice, but it's only a 1-for-1 so far. They'll finish off Q. Nothing to say. Faith Beyond, 4 heroes dead. And they get at least Felix, but after a while, Y, well, he will escape with the time lapse, so it's not a full team wipe, but it's not survive. Time lapse, full health. Meanwhile, on the other side of the fight, they've found themselves a Rubik. They get the kill there. The Soulbind was used. They got the Sleight of Fist Steering Chains out on and nothing to say, as well as Faith Beyond. The wall is down. Maybe they can turn this. They've got the dust, the vacuum back into the wall. They get the kill there on a Faith Beyond. They take the Dark Seer. Now they're going to look over as Chalice is in the face of Ame. Ame low. Ame to the side. They fall back on Felix.
Right. Maybe.
Not going to get canceled. Somnus is here. They don't need to cancel it. The Remnants, they're all forward. Avalanche comes in, lands on a 3. He's got the toss, but he's already dead. They got the kill. They'll take out Ame. The Chrysalis is going to be a nice
He's
impact
charged again.
damage, but I don't know if it'll be enough. Oh, they actually find Y, which I think almost saves Ame in the grand scheme of it because of the fact that the charge stops. But they find Chalice once again. They've got the Remnant. Nothing to say, trying to make something happen. The vacuum's going to miss with the BKB being popped. They go after Faith Beyond. They've got the damage to get the kill on the Dark Seer. The charge also hits Sinkyu. It's a double kill. BKB,
They have the
TP out the
damage.
Nothing to say, will survive. But they do lose 3 heroes, and it does force the BKB from nothing to say. And Sight comes out. Vacuum back. BKB is easy. Oh my god, the damage from Somnus is so much, so quick. They blew up 3 so fast.
Regionals, right? And
They have a lot of time to fix things. And look at the damage. It's just not enough. Sinkyu gets caught. Y's dead. Still buy back, but maybe they get Somnus, but he'll survive. Oh man, with a sliver of health. 5G, RNG eliminate GD. And they have a date to tomorrow against Team Master.
yeah. So what do we have tomorrow? Magma Extreme
And Aster RNG.